Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Okay, today's date it is the 11th of December 2023. Okay, as usual, a Monday evening. As I'm doing this video, the time now is 2:25 p.m. So before I kickstart today session, the market updates and also the watch list I'm looking at. Okay, just a very quick disclaimer first. Whatever I share in this video is just for education purpose. Okay, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, all right. Let's kickstart this session. So before I go into the market updates, right? I think previously I mentioned that there will be a new members area that's coming up. So just to give you a sneak peek, right? Okay, the members area will look something like this, okay, on your screen right now. So, okay, I'm still working on the site, so in the midst of it, okay, so it will look something like this, okay. So you will have a dedicated email and login page, okay. All right, so you enter email and password and you'll be brought inside this member site over here, okay. And there'll be a reports for you to download and also the members area. So just a sneak preview over here. Like for example, for the January to March, I'm still working on it. So if you click on this button over here, this icon over here, you will be brought into this page over here. In all this thing, okay, I haven't really input everything yet. So all the PDF, the Excel data sheet for January to March 2024, it will be there as well. All right, so if you go back, okay, if you want to members area, so in the future, all my videos and all the updates will be inside here. So next time, whenever I update the videos, will be inside this members area. So you need to log in and access the video over here. And of course, there'll be added benefit as well. So for example, if I have anything, okay, time sensitive or more things to add more watch lists, I will add in all the information over here. It's like similar to blog posts, okay. Add in the content over here. It can be video, it can be text, okay, or it can be audio as well. But all in all, you can access all the information over here. And the best way to ask question is also you can ask the question over here. You can ask me question or join the conversation, okay, comments over here and post comment. I will answer your question from here. Okay, I think this will be very cool. So as I mentioned during the live stream, right, okay, I'll give you a very special price, okay, for the people. So I'll keep it at $99 Sing dollars for every quarter. So you don't have to pay every single month. It is per quarter, but $99. I'll keep it that way, okay, until you decide to cancel the membership. Okay, so once you cancel, right, okay, you won't be getting at $99 for every quarter. So it'll be back to the usual price to 179 Sing dollars for every quarter. So as I mentioned to the people doing the live stream, right, this will be the grandfather price, which means that this is the best price, okay, that I can offer, okay, for Seasonal Vantage people, because I'm launching out a new platform. Okay, I want to keep it affordable. Okay, so $99 for every quarter. So this is the best price they can get. Okay, until you decided to cancel. Okay, I'll keep it until you decided to cancel. Okay, so which means that once you're inside, okay, as long as you continue your subscription, you only be charged for $99 every 3 months until you cancel lah. Once you cancel, you won't get this price anymore. So I hope you understand that. So the best price that I can offer you, because I'll be adding a lot of things inside this members area also. And let's say in future, if I have any, course or whatever it is, okay, coaching, whatever it is, I will also add it inside here. Okay, for example, basically additional stuff, okay, that is not within the Seasonal Vantage one, okay, I'll be adding in also. Okay, right. So this is a very good offer. But anyway, okay, this is not the aim for today. I'm still working on it. Okay, once it is ready, I will update you guys again. Most probably, okay, by the end of this week or next week lah. Okay, I'll update you guys again. So let's take a look at the market right now. Okay, so for those who haven't watched my public Facebook and YouTube live stream, I encourage you to watch last Friday video live stream, right? So basically, I mentioned that the market, it is still in a consolidation mode over here. This is the S&P 500 futures over here. This is the daily time frame. You can see the market has been kind of ranging for a while now. Okay, for S&P and for the Nasdaq, okay, it is also ranging for a while. So the market, it is really strong. So as I mentioned, it is consolidating, okay, through time. So instead of price, coming down, right, it is ranging, okay, pullback through time. So it's ranging. So the market is still very robust and very strong. So for the Russell 2000, okay, all right, a very small pullback and then continue to go higher. But as I mentioned, something to take caution is that, the market is still overbought, okay? And as I mentioned last Friday, typically the strength of the market rally will tend to occur during the mid of December and onwards. That's approximately 15th of December and onwards lah. Okay, so right now we are not yet into the mid of December, somewhere near, but not yet. So, but we still need to be mindful of the risk. Okay, the market, can still suddenly do a pullback like that. Okay, or okay, don't assume that the center rally will come. Okay, it might not come also. So we need to be mindful of the risk. So let's say I anticipate that it could go up. Okay, but it can still come down. So be mindful. And for this week, there will be data coming out, the inflation CPI data, and also the FOMC meeting that's in Wednesday, okay, on Wednesday. So there'll be no surprises. I believe the interest rate will remain unchanged. Okay, it's just to see how the market will react to this news over here. So we might not know. So we still need to be careful on that. Okay, so let's head over to the RRG relative rotation graph over here. So for this week, as of now, right? Okay, this is the RRG chart over here based on the daily time frame. Okay, can you see that basically a lot of sectors are doing pretty well over here. Okay, can see that the real estate, okay, is doing pretty well, like the XLRE. Okay, all right. So and some of the stock that I mentioned, right, the extra storage, right, I already exited also from the real estate sectors as well, like industrial, materials, financials, all these are pretty well. Consumer discretionary, the improving ones are healthcare, utilities, and this one is consumer defensive. It is improving. So this is a little bit more concerning for me. Typically, when these are going pretty well, which means that the market is in a defensive mode. Okay, so we need to be more mindful of the risk over here. Technology wise, it's weakening. It is still strong, but it is weakening. Comms, it is the lagging one. This the only one that's lagging. So all in all, you can see that the market, it is doing pretty well generally over here. So if we go into the hourly chart, okay, can see that what is really moving, okay, until Friday, you can see that energy is doing pretty well. Financial sectors, okay, not too bad. Technology, okay, materials is also not too bad. Okay, all right. So the financial and materials is doing not too bad. Okay, this is something that you need to be mindful of. So if you look at that, you can look at these two sectors as well. Okay, so let's head back to our data over here. So for this week, okay, the date it is from this week is 10th of December to 17th of December for this coming week lah. So I've already auto filter it, okay, from the 10th to the 17th. So it's from 11 to 14, okay, because you can see that after 14 is 19, that's next week already. So we don't look into that for now. Okay, but you can see that even for ETF, there is a lot of ETF over here, which tells you that November, December, it is actually a really good month, okay, for the stock market in general, okay, based on historical data. So if you take a look at a lot of these ETF over here, okay, I'll just go through very briefly, telecoms, the sectors, or mid cap, small cap, financial, mid cap, small cap, and what else? Market, basically are all the market ETF lah, okay. RSP equal weight, okay. Large cap, mid cap, small cap also have large cap, okay. What else? Broad market, you see, mid cap also have large cap, small cap, mid cap, all also have. So you can see that the market is generally, okay, doing well in the month of December. So I think SPY is there also. SPY, yeah, SPY is there. S&P 500, okay. As I can you see from the mid of December, 14th of December until the end of December, okay, to really the start of January lah. Because typically for the past 15 years, okay, 14 years, it has been going higher. Okay, so generally the market it is doing well. So if you are looking at specific, ETF data, I am more interested to look at some of the country ETF that took my attention over here. So the one that I'm looking at, I think you can see from here, right? Okay, it is like this is Indonesia, this is Malaysia, EWY, it is Korea, and EZA is South Africa. So let's go through one by one over here. You can see that over here, Indonesia ETF. Okay, this is not a very common ETF. Okay, 14th December to 24th of January. Interesting stats for the past 12 years. Okay, 100% it closed higher. Interesting, EIDO. So let's take a look at EIDO over here. This is the Indonesia ETF over here. But you can see, right, the price action for this ETF, typically for country ETF, it is more gappy because, country, by the time, Asia time, they already move up already. By the time they go to the US timing, it has already, moved up quite a bit. So the US market open, it tends to gap up. But overall, I think it is still tradable over here. Okay, so what I like about this EIDO Indonesia ETF, you see, it is based on price action. Okay, it is doing not too bad as well. You can see that, above the central pivot range, for 2 consecutive months as of now. And right now, there is also the setup that I'm looking for, a pullback over here. That's price that's coming down, okay? And then there is also a wash and rinse trigger over here. Can you see that? This is the wash bar over here where price closed below the prior day low over here. So the prior day low, it is 21.71. 21.71 over here. So let's see if price, okay, can close above and stay above 21.71 for this coming week. Okay, of course, if price continue to go down lower, okay, you just continue to see if there's a wash and rinse pattern also. Okay, but be mindful of that. Okay, the liquidity, I mean the spread, okay, might not be the best, okay, but it is still tradable. Okay, all right. So the spread, it might be a bit wide, but it is still tradable. So we shall see how it goes over here. You don't need to care about the liquidity because ETF, there's always market maker one. Okay, don't worry about whether nobody's going to sell to you, that kind of thing. We will have liquidity one for ETF. Okay, all right. So it's just that how big is the spread? Okay, we shall see how it goes. All right, this is something that I'm looking out for, EIDO. And the other one that I'm watching out, it is EWM. This is Malaysia Bursa. Okay, as a proxy, Malaysia. So in case you want to know what are the stocks that it is trading on, ETF.com/EWM. So this is the country ETF. Okay, so the holding wise are of course Malaysia banks, big banks, public bank, Malayan bank, CIMB, Petronas, Celcom. Okay, all these are very familiar. Some of the stocks are pretty familiar to you, right? So it's a proxy to the Bursa index also lah. Okay, Malaysia index. Okay, so let's see for Bursa, for EWM. Let's search. This is the Malaysia ETF over here. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. For the past 25 years. All right, from 14th December to 24th of December, 24th of January. For the past 25 years, 24 years, it closed higher. Okay, all right, until 24th of January. So there's still a pretty good window over here, EWM. Okay, once again, country ETF is a bit gappy over here, but you can see that it is also having a pullback right now. You can see that overall the Malaysian market, it is in a kind of not the nicest trend. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, and right now it is in a kind of a consolidating range over here. Okay, but it is overall still above the cloud. Okay, all right, and it is still in an uptrend generally. You can see that it is still, this is the low. Okay, this is higher low. So this is also above the cloud, but below the CPR. But okay, let's see whether there will be a wash and rinse pattern over here. You can see that this is the wash bar. Okay, you can see that the wash line is over here. This is the low. So the closing price closed below the prior day low over here. So the low, it is 21.07. Okay, 21. 21.07 over here. All right, so let's see where the price this week can stay above and close above 21.07. If it can, I'll be interested to go long over here. Okay, all right, so this is Malaysia ETF. The other one, it is actually EWY. EWY is Korea. I think so, EWY. Let me find. EWY. Yeah, EWY, it is over here. All right, the South Korea ETF from 14th December to end of the month. For the past 20 years, okay, 90% of the time is closed higher over here. Okay, EWY. Okay, this is a slightly stronger ETF over here. You can see that it is above the cloud. Okay, and right now it's hovering at the central pivot range support over here, and actually there is a wash and rinse pattern over here. So the wash line is actually over here. You can see the price closed below the prior day low over here. So the wash line, it is actually 61.83. Okay, all right, and on Friday actually price has already closed above the wash line over here. Okay, so for EWY is 14 December, okay, somewhere near already. Okay, so let's see whether price can continue to head higher from here. I'll be watching this. This is pretty interesting over here for EWY. Okay, this is the Korea ETF over here. And then the last one, okay, is a more popular ETF, that is the EZA. EZA, it is South Africa. This is a more popular ETF. Okay, South Africa ETF, 14 December, okay, to 28th of December over here. Okay, 19 years, 100% of time it is positive. Interesting stats also. All right, this is EZA. So be watching EZA as well. This is also pretty good. Okay, all right. So again, above the cloud. Okay, hovering at the central pivot range, just below the CPR. Let's see whether price today can have a rebound over here and close above the wash line. So the wash line over here, it is low is 39.94. Okay, 39.94 over here. No, so 39.50. Sorry. Okay, 39.50. All right, can you see that last Friday the price closed, okay, below the prior day low over here. So this is the wash lines. Let's see whether in this coming week the price can stay above and close above 39.50 over here. Okay, so these are the country ETF that I'm particularly interested to look at, because a lot of stocks, okay, are moving up and such. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, by the way, before I talk about this coming week stocks, right, forgot to mention, okay, the last week, okay, I won't go through the stocks that I mentioned about. Okay, you can watch through last week video. So I mentioned, I think a few stocks. Okay, I think 4 or 5 stocks over there. The stocks that I mentioned, I actually entered is actually Kohu. Okay, I'm still holding it. Okay, all right, Kohu over here. So this is the semicon stock, Kohu, a small cap stock. So when I first mentioned it is over here. Okay, I entered on Monday on this bar over here. All right, so it kind of a range bound and close higher. So there's some slight profit for me for Kohu. I'm still holding on to it for Kohu. Okay, COHU. Okay, it is not meant for you to copy me. I'm just sharing with you what I did. Okay, another one, it is ES. Even though I say that it is not the best, but somehow I look at it. Okay, I enter lah. Okay, ES, but it is not the best. It is underwater right now. Okay, I'm underwater right now. Okay, so I entered on this bar over here on Monday. Sorry, this is the wash and we stay above, close higher, right? So I entered on Monday over here. Okay, my stop I think somewhere around here. Okay, very tight stop lah. Okay, so on Friday, okay, it is still supported at the wash line over here. So this is the underwater right now. It is underwater, which means that it is not in profit lah. Okay, it is losing money right now. Okay, but I haven't hit my stop yet, so I'm still holding on. So essentially, I'm still holding on to this stock, COHU and also ES lah. Okay, ES not the S&P 500 futures. This is the Eversource Energy. This is the utility. So these two only. I'm holding on to these two only. Okay. The extra space storage that I mentioned before, okay, EXR, I already exited lah. Okay, in case you don't know, I mentioned during the Facebook Live over here. I've already exited over here. This is a good run for EXR over here. Okay, so for this week coming stocks, right? Wow, there's a lot of stocks. Okay, okay, so you can see that I really pre-filtered from 12 until the 14 also. Also there is oh sorry, I actually pre-filter. Okay, if I don't filter everything, there are 300 and 128 stocks. There is still a lot over here. Okay, so I prefer to personally trade the ETF lah. So looking at the country ETF. So okay, so there's still a lot of stocks. So I need to monitor some of that. So that's why the member area will come in. So right now, I'm still monitoring. There's no trigger. Let's say, for example, in the future, if I see some of the triggers I mentioned, right, then I can put into the member side. Okay, right, and you know that, hey, what are the stock I'm watching this week? For example, I can post in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that kind of, hey, maybe like, for example, oh, this week, just example, Celestica, okay, they have a trigger that can watch any trigger, then I can update you guys all the members area over here. So these are the good things about the members side over here. Okay, all right, so for now, okay, based on last Friday closing, the only two stocks that I'm looking at is this Trox and Crow. Trox is TROX, Trox, okay, Tronox. Tronox is materials, okay, 14th December to 5th January, okay. Another one, it is Crow is what? Okay, Crow, it is Chronos Worldwide. Materials also 14th December to the start of the new month, 92%. Okay, all right. So these are the two based on last Friday closing. Okay, so TROX, Trox, Chronos. Okay, again, okay, a small cap stock. Let me see what's the market cap, 2 billion. Okay, it is pretty small also. All right, materials. You can see that, you know, above the cloud and central pivot range right now, there's a pullback over here, and actually last Friday there is a wash and rinse pattern over here. Okay, the low, it is 12.84 over here. Okay, so wash line close above 12.84. This bar closed below the prior day low over here, and then price rinse back up again. Okay, so on Friday there's a wash and rinse pattern and close above. So we shall see how it goes tonight. I have not decided whether I want to enter on this or not, so I shall see. Okay, another one is Chronos Worldwide. Okay, this is also a pretty strong stock over here. You can see that a strong impulse move, pull back up again, and then a pullback again. Okay, and then there is also a wash bar on Friday. Okay, so this is the price, very slight wash and rinse. You can see that this bar closed below the prior day low. So the low, it is 8.48. 8.48 over here. Okay, and on Friday, it closed above the wash line over here. So let's see whether price can continue to head higher this coming week. Okay, again, I'm not asking you to enter based on that. I'm just watch out for, but I personally have not entered. I will see how the market opens tonight. Then I will see. Okay, but all in all, I'm quite keen. Okay, I'm more keen to enter into the country ETF. So I'll be watching that. So along the way, I will see some of the stocks. Okay, but yeah, I'll be keen on the country ETF for now. So I hope this week update is good. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.